Ooh, ooh, it's got poppin', poppin'. Almost like I'm in a freaking shootout, bruh. Okay. Hey guys, it's Melanin 2 Drippy dripping down on your screen today. Basically telling you how to get long, thick, healthy hair fast, okay? Now, no, before you say anything,
who is this bald-headed hoe trying to tell me how to get hair fast?
listen, would you rather wait until my hair is all the way down to my freaking belly button before I come out with this video, or you want to go on this journey with me? Okay? So, first and foremost, like I said, everyone's always asking me questions.
You know, why is my hair not growing? What's the secret? What's the ingredient? What's going on? Like,
First and foremost, guys, there is no secret, okay? I don't know how to explain this. It's not like a secret ingredient or a secret tool that you need to do. I'm just gonna tell you the hard facts of it. Your hair is always growing, okay? Literally, your hair grows 1/4 of an inch each month without fail. Like, since you've been born to the day you die, shoot, maybe after you're dead. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But your hair is constantly growing. Basically, it takes 4 months for you to even get 1 inch of hair. Think about that, guys. 4 months to get 1 inch of hair, and that's if all the things are correct. That's if, you know, you're following the diet plan Michelle Obama put out there for y'all, you know, the pyramid, circle, whatever is going on right now. I don't know. Eating your fruits and vegetables, whatever. If everything is correct, the elements are all happy and good, then you're getting that 1/4 inch every month. So your hair is definitely growing, I can tell you. But the thing is, you're probably not doing things the right way. On the subject of eating, makes me honest, step 1 for you guys. I love to eat, you love to eat. A lot of things need to be cooked. I love myself a nice juicy burger, a nice steak, tofu for y'all who, you know, eat the tofu, whatever. I appreciate y'all, somebody has to do it. A lot of things need to be cooked, but the one thing that does not need to be cooked is your hair, okay? Your hair does not need to be cooked. It's already dead. It's already cooked, it's fried. It doesn't need to be even more, you know,
skitty kid pop pop and the poop poop boom skia boom boom boom. You don't know.
It should not sound, you know, like Rice Krispie treats. Things should not be like, no, okay? This doesn't need to be happening. So basically, those noises are actual frying noises. You fried your hair, and then you can't wonder why it's not working. So just dish the heat. You don't need it. There's many ways to curl your hair, straighten your hair without heat. Tons of ways I can do that. I can even put out a video on that if you guys even want that. Like, tons of ways. Just know you don't need the heat. That's like your last resort. Along with ditching the heat, another thing that you would also get rid of are combs. I know it seems kind of weird, like no combs. Look, guys, I know this seems like a bunch of nothing to y'all, but seriously, I haven't touched a comb in damn near a year. All you need to really do is take your time and really finger detangle. You know, it sounds crazy, but it's really not. This really works for kind of any hair type, you know, whether you're a 2A, 4B, 3C, 10Z, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's definitely methods that help finger detangle faster than others, but you definitely can finger detangle. But if you just have to, absolutely have to use a comb for some odd reason, you know, you just jonesing, just fiending for that comb, like you just have to use your comb, you know, just can't get rid of your comb, find the widest tooth comb that you can, like the absolute like widest tooth comb. Like, that's how far apart they need to be. It needs to look like the Dracula thing, like that boy off season 1 of Stranger Things. Like, it's been working a corner for 10 years consistently, and it's been making her pimp proud. Be like, that's what it needs to be, wide. Or a Denman brush with things taken out so it's wider if you absolutely have to, you know, but you really don't need it. I mean, but looser textures like the 2s, the 3s, they definitely can rock with the brush if they need to. I have yet to use a comb. I don't think I'm gonna use a comb. Maybe once my hair gets like to my butt cheeks, maybe then I'm like, okay, gotta use a comb, but I really doubt that. Step 2, moisture, more moisture, Moisture is the essence of life. Shoot, your body's made out of water. You need moisture, okay? Your hair thrives off moisture. The biggest one of it is water. You definitely need something moisturizing for your whole routine. If you have, especially if you have like a curl or a wave to your hair, oh yeah, you definitely need that moisture. Doesn't always mean water, but water of course is the biggest way to get moisture instantly. Even that steam just from a hot shower alone can even be helpful more than anything. And moisture should be somehow embedded into your routine everywhere that it can be. So anywhere from a moisturizing shampoo that you're using, a moisturizing conditioner, leave-in, deep conditioner, like any kind of way you can add moisture somehow into your routine. Find a way, get away. You can also even use oils. I'm gonna put like a real big on oils because oils aren't inherently moisturizing, but they help kind of like keep the moisture in. So definitely a good bonus. A lot of uses for oil. Let me just say that. A ton of uses for oils. So just know it's not gonna give you the moisture, but it's gonna keep whatever moisture you just did in there. Step 3. Okay guys, step 3 is going to be protecting those ends. The ends of your hair are the first thing out. They're the hairs that are with you for the long haul. They've been there for a hot minute until you trim them. So they're gonna be the ones that's been the most exposed to the elements. They've had the most time outside, the most time just basically exposed. The further down it is from your roots, the harder it is for moisture to get to it, especially when you have kinkier hair texture. So you just want to make sure those ends are nice and protected, nice and moisturized. And a good way to do that is in low manipulation, protective styling. Those are 2 big ones of protecting your ends. So they're kind of exactly what they are. Like low manipulation styling is basically hair, like a style that you're just not really fussing with it. Basically a style like this is completely fine. You see, I don't really have to touch it. It's up there, it's pinned down. The hair in my face, okay, I can, play around with it if I want to, but at the end of the day, it is out the way. It is none of my concern. A protective style, on the other hand, is one where your ends are tucked away. So while this is a low manipulation style, it's not protective because everything is super exposed. Basically, the low manipulation or protective kind of style is going to be something like twists, braids, a bun, weave, a wig. Essentially, you want to be able to still get into your hair, do whatever it is you got to do that's part of your routine, but you want the ends protected. For example, in braids, like 2 French braids would be nice and dandy for a lot of people. If you think about it, your ends, this is your hair, we're gonna call this your hair, your ends, they're just out there exposed to whatever the heck is happening right now. They're just kind of, dancing around, doing whatever they want to do. Once you put your hair into a braid, for example, now all your ends are going to be locked into place if you're doing a braid, and all your ends are inside now. Just everything is nice and tight, so nothing's exposed. This hair that's in this braid can now just be out and about doing its own thing. You're not messing with it because in a braid, for 1, for 2, and locked in all your moisture because your ends are inside, protected from any wind, anything wants to blow by, whatever. If you've noticed that your hair has like plateaued at a certain length, some people always say, my hair, it's always somewhere between the shoulder and that like boob area, where they're like, what, my hair is not getting anywhere past that, is just ending for some reason. At that point, you might want to protective style yourself for like a month. It sounds like a long time, but really you're gonna have your hair for your whole entire life. Those 100 years, 1 month out of those 100 years is not gonna kill you, to be quite honest with you. So toss your hair up so it can get past that plateau. That's really what you want. The other bonus I'm gonna say is there is a big difference now, guys. There's a huge difference between protecting your hair and neglecting your hair. So you want to have a protective style, but there comes a point where it's been there too long. Got used to it, got lazy. That's okay. I get lazy, but you have to keep in mind that you need to be able to daily go in there, moisturize, detangle if that's the case. Just don't want to be in protective mode so long that it ends up damaging your hair because you've been neglecting it. So just keep that in mind, guys. Whenever you go to sleep, make sure you have either a satin or a silk pillowcase or a bonnet on, a scarf. Cotton soaks up anything moisturizing while you're tossing and turning. You're losing a bunch of stuff in your sleep. So you can continue doing that if you want, but it's gonna break off your hair and you're gonna have to keep moisturizing it every morning. So if you have that kind of time, okay, but I don't have that kind of time, so I don't really want to do all that. So I go for the bonnet. I have a scarf, actually. I go for the scarf, and I'm chilling. But for those of you who don't want to, you know, you might have a little loved one. I'm single and alone, so I don't care. Doesn't matter. You'll find me one day. But if you know, have somebody or just don't care for the bonnet, it might feel too hot for you, whatever, definitely get the silk or satin pillowcase. It's simple, it's already there. So once you know you're sleeping on that, it's not catching anything, it's not soaking up anything, it's just letting you chill. Bonus tip, like, you cannot get the hair that you want unless you follow all of this into a routine. Hair is like, that's your baby, all right? That's like a plant. Like, it's always gonna grow, but you need to put it in the right elements. You just want to have that routine, because if your hair is damaged and just continues growing that way, it's okay if you have Rapunzel length hair. That's all fine and dandy, but you and I both know that stringy hair, that damaged hair, them split ends, that's not too good. That's not a good look. So I'd rather have hair that's healthy versus the hair itself being long and just damaged. It's just not gonna do any good that way. I can't do anything with that. So yes, health over length. The length will come with the health, y'all. Simple facts. So you need to train your hair. You need to get a consistent schedule kind of popped out. I can also tell you guys how to make a schedule for yourself. It's actually a lot more simpler than it sounds. That's gonna be all for today, guys. If you have any questions, any tips, comments, whatever, comment down below. Subscribe for more videos. Follow me, especially on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. I'll see you guys later. So.
Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you. Hey.